to her, Patty? That would be great. Awesome. Well, congratulations. And we are going to continue on this week. So I'm going to give a little bit of a challenge at the end tonight after we do a little bit of training. But Saturday, I did record. So this last Saturday, we did a self-care Saturday. And I know Jen Slater was on. Rhonda, do you want to unmute and just share your thoughts from Saturday?
Sure.
We're good.
I really enjoyed Saturday because I haven't been, it was almost like my one-on-one training with you, Stacy, because I've kind of gotten away from doing anything for myself. Plus, I haven't really reached out to anybody in a while, so it gave me some confidence that I could reach out and maybe hold a virtual party, because I was like, I'm not that technology savvy, and so I thought, how's this gonna work? And you made it look so easy, and I think our guests enjoyed it. They were able to follow along at home with their own product or samples, and I just really enjoyed it. I really want to thank you for that. So
thank you.
It gave me a good boost. Yeah.
Good. It was a lot of fun. And Jen Slater, you had a guest on that ordered quite a bit of product. And she already was like on a lot of product.
Yes, so she added the Microderm, she added the acne gel, just some random things, mascara, things that she's been wanting to get for a while, and she was working towards hostess credit too, so I was excited to help her earn that and give referrals and all of that, so she had a blast.
That's great. So we're going to continue doing these virtual parties. It's kind of like when we were in the studio. For those of you that are here in Arizona and the studio in Iowa too, we would have like group parties on Saturdays. And so I'm going to do at least 2 every month together, but I'm kind of thinking I want to do a third one on a weeknight instead of a Saturday. But the next one, you might want to write this down. The next one I have scheduled is for August 29th at 10:30 a.m. Phoenix time, which would be 12:30 p.m. Iowa time. And I would love to have a lot of people on there. They're super easy to do. It took less than an hour. And we did do training on it last week. So if you haven't had a chance to watch last week's video, go ahead and watch that. And also, I did record Saturday. And so I will post that as soon as we're done here, so you guys can kind of watch how we do the party. But they're super simple and they're quick and easy. And I do want to encourage you guys to schedule some of your own parties virtually. I know some of you are wanting to do them face-to-face. You know, I kind of want to experiment with this a little bit, because we change things up a little bit. So we're doing like the opening of the party while the charcoal mask is drying, and that saves like half an hour off the party. It literally does. So even if you're doing them live, I just want to challenge you to do that as well, because I think we could do so many more parties. And I think people like jumping into the product as soon as they can, rather than having to sit there and listen. So if you can jump into the products and shorten up your parties, you could easily get more parties and more faces in. I really believe that. So are you guys kind of excited about this? Like, I think sometimes this time had to happen so like we could reevaluate and decide what's most important, and time's important. And for those of you that are wanting to like leave jobs and earn cars, you know, you could fit 3 parties in on a Saturday. You really could. So I'm very excited about that. All right, pulling out the glasses. We're gonna look at these products. Do you like my lips? Can you guys see? I have on this one. Look at how pretty these are, you guys. I love the look and feel of this. Like, it just feels really rich. And these are our new lip glosses. And so, hold on. I'm going to pull them out. I don't know if you guys can see the colors really well, but they have 3 different kinds. They have creams, they have pearls, and they have shimmers. I'm going to start with the shimmers because these are really pretty. Look at this. So Fancy Nancy got a new updo. It is more sparkly than ever. Isn't that pretty? Look at that shimmer. Okay, so that is a shimmer, Fancy Nancy. Sheer Fusion. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see, but I think that is so pretty. I had that one on earlier today. Love it. And then we have Beach Bronze, which also got a little bit more shimmer. Can you see all that the sparkle in there? So pretty. All right, and then the last one in that line is Copper Aura. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is coppery and it is beautiful. Beautiful. So those are the new ones in the shimmer line. Then we have a pearl line. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little pearly flecks in there. And that's called Pink Ballerina. I'm twisting it and the light kind of catches those little flecks, the little pearl flecks. So that's Pink Ballerina. And we have Berry Delight. Look at that. Woo! Yeah, so fun. And then we have Evening Berry. How pretty is that? And that is a pearl, believe it or not. I don't see the pearls in here, but I know they're there. And then the last one in that is Soft Nude, which I think would look really great on you blondies. Pretty. And then the creams, there are 6 cream colors. Iconic Red, and that is very iconic. Pretty. Pink Fusion. This looks like Shock Tart to me. Very fun. Love that color. Unique Mauve. That's what I have on. Unique Mauve. It's almost a nude, you guys. It's a pinky beige. And I think this is a color that a lot of people have been looking for because it's just really neutral. And then we have Nude Blush, which is, I'm going to show you both of these together. Nude Blush is on the top. So it's just a little bit different. And both of them are like those pinky beigey colors. One's a little lighter, one's a little darker. And then we have Chocolate Nude, which is just a cream. And then the last one is Tawny Nude. So if you put all these together, like these are the nudes. Whoops. Let me get them in order here. Can you see that? So it goes from the lightest to a more medium, then darker yet. So those are the new nudes. Love it. Love it. And right now, you guys, those of you that did the lookbook last quarter, and we have a lookbook this quarter. Can I get an amen? I like a live lookbook. So those of you that did the lookbook mailing or were a STAR consultant last quarter, you can already order these new colors in. There are some limits, but the limits are only till the 15th. They just want to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to order all the new colors. And you know that chain supply has been crazy, not just in the Mary Kay world. Like, have you been to the grocery store lately? It's still bad. Still bad. And so everybody's having like issues. So I'm hoping there won't be any with this line, but the things that we're having issues with are like the third-party manufacturers, like the caps and things like that. And so that's why you're going to see some products go on like out of stock for a little while. But if you look under COVID-19 on our Mary Kay In Touch website, you'll see kind of when they're going to be coming back in. So I wanted to make sure you guys check that out. All right. Section 2, this is available. These are CC cream samples. Who is excited about that? Me. So I love that. Then also in section 2 is this. Is that not adorable? So there's 5 little lip glosses in there. And so this is one of those little bonuses that you can give your customers, or you can split them up and give them away like in little, bags and things like that. like hostess gifts and stuff like that. Okay. Then, look at this. Jen.
Those lip gloss little ones,
Uh-huh.
are those the new lip gloss colors, or are those the existing ones that we've had?
Nope, these are new.
Cool. Awesome. It looks similar to the other one, so
It does.
yay.
But they are the new Unlimited. They're called Unlimited. I love it. Okay, I already had to like dig into this eyeshadow. Have you guys seen these? Look at the sparkle on those. I already did the mauves. I didn't do them today, but they're so pretty. These are called foil eyeshadows. And I'm just gonna give you guys just kind of a little, I don't know if you can see that. There it is. Can you see that? I don't have primer on with this, but the sparkle on that is amazing. And the best way to apply these is with primer, and then you just kind of dab the color into your primer and it will really pop. I wish you guys could see the sparkle. You can kind of see it there, can't you? Yeah. Let me give you a chance to see some of the, I love this pink and mauve. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Can you guys see those? Look at that pink and mauve. So pretty. These are going to be very popular, you guys. I saw that Belinda already posted last week on our Unstoppable Beauty page some of those new colors that are debuting. I really want to encourage you guys to get your customers on that page because they get a chance to get a sneak peek on some of those products. I have already had several of my customers reach out to me privately and start ordering or asking questions on these new products. They're just so pretty, so pretty. And I think people right now are ready for something new. Would you guys agree with that? If people are ready for a new look, you know, fall is around the corner, and they're tired. People are tired right now, and they're ready for something new. So if we can brighten up their day, let's do it. But they come in duos like that. Then the last product, which was not available for me to order when I could order it, but it is available now, and you can order one of each of these, are these dual cheek colors, cream cheek colors. And so I don't know if you guys can see this, but one side of the cheek is shimmery and one side is matte. And so you put it on like the matte one right here, and then you put the shimmer on the top. It's beautiful on. The picture doesn't do it justice here, but they're just absolutely gorgeous on. And there's two shades. There's mauve and shimmer, and then there's pink and glimmer. So I think those are going to be really popular. So these things right here, these two, limited edition. When they're gone, they're gone. And I don't know what the forecast is. We'll keep you posted, but I would really think ahead on your customers and really ask yourself, like, how many of these set a goal. How many of these do I want to sell? And don't you love that picture in our lookbook of all the lip glosses? These are regular line, so you don't have to worry about these going away right away. But there is a limit right now on the orders of those so that everybody can get them in, 1 to 2 on each. But as soon as the 15th hits, they're going to take the limits off. Okay. Any questions on that? Kind of exciting. Jen.
Can maybe you said it already, the price points on all of them? Just curious.
Let me tell you. The eyeshadow duos are 18. The cream blush sticks are also 18. Oh, there is one more product. This anti-dull stick. So in the book, it shows, I love our books because like, it tells our customers how to use this product. So you're putting it like around the eyes, around the lips, and it helps to take away any yellow. Like sometimes we get a little yellow in some of these places. So it helps to like lighten and brighten your face. So that's also limited edition at Play. And that is 14. And then the lip glosses are 16. I think that's a great, these are much bigger, you guys. They're much bigger, and they were 14. So I think they're beautiful. And I love the feel of them too. I think you guys will as well. All right, any other questions on the new products? Who's excited? What are you guys most excited about? The lip gloss? I love the eyeshadow. And I've already sold like 3 of those blush sticks from just being on the Unstoppable Beauty page. I love it.
I have a quick question.
Uh-huh.
Is the anti-dull stick, is that what it's actually called?
No, it's called a color
good.
correcting stick.
I didn't hear you say the name.
You don't like my name? It's an anti-dull stick. So all the dull people in your life, we can like break them.
Perfect. I'll keep some of those in my purse. Just color people.
Digital. All right. Yeah, so today is the day that most of you can order, otherwise the 15th, which is Saturday. So I would order as soon as you can, because you definitely want to get your hands on those limited edition products for sure. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of training tonight, and then I have some really exciting, fun announcements and some things that we're going to be doing. So tonight's training is not going to take very long, because I'm going to post this. But you know how we're doing like virtual appointments right now? This is going to be a prime opportunity for you guys to really get good at the individual consultations. So one of the things that we discovered on Saturday is it's probably going to be easiest to either, number one, do the table close and close everything out, and then call each person individually afterwards. And so when you call each person individually afterwards, this can be at your fingertips, and you literally can read this and practice. Like, they're not going to be seeing you. So I love these questions, and they really do work. Like, we were talking last week. I got to move these because you're driving me crazy. Sorry. Okay. Last week on our book club, when we were talking about the law of respect, how many of you were on the law of respect? We were talking about how the individual consultations are so important, because that gives you guys an opportunity to really listen in, be able to fill people's needs, make recommendations, offer solutions. You know, we're not in the business of, and I talked about this last week, we're not in the business of selling everybody. We are in the business of finding needs and filling it. It is a feminine approach to sales, but it really works with women, because women love to buy cosmetics. Hear my heart. Women love to buy cosmetics. They do not like to be sold. Are you guys with me? So we just bought a new Jeep, and the first dealership, I had to walk away and take a shower. It was that bad. Because they were like, I think people think that Mary Kay, like, they saw my pink Cadillac, they knew I was in sales, so they probably just figured that's the way we sell. We do not sell like that. We sell by listening and filling needs. And that's why I love this 8-point close, because it actually asks the questions, you know, one by one. Did you have a good time tonight? And hand motions are everything. I know you're not going to be able to see people over the phone, but when you're in person, when you put your hand over your heart, for some people that just comes naturally, and you're nodding your head like that, people engage with you even more. So hand over your heart, nod. Did you have a good time tonight? How does your face feel? And then you're feeling your face at the same time, because then they feel their face. And Rhonda, how does your face feel?
Oh, it feels great. It feels a lot better than it did a couple days ago.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And then you fold your hands in your lap and you say, what questions do you have for me? With a smile on your face and nodding again. What questions do you have for me? And then let them ask questions. Answer as many questions as they have. Some people won't have any questions at all, and some people will have a lot. And so tell me, the fourth question is, so tell me what you like best about the Miracle 3D set. What did you enjoy the most? And let them sell you on the 3D skincare set. That gives them an opportunity to kind of like sell themselves. Does that make sense? The number 5, what would you love to take home with you today? What would you love to take home with you today? And then number 6, what products that you tried today do you love that you would like to also take home with you or put on a wish list? And see how you're working full circle with this? So I can also create a wish list. And what I do with the wish list is I book them for a second appointment with that. You know, how would you like to get that for free? And then the last one, number 8, I'm not going to go into this in full detail, but number 8 is asking them to hear a little bit more about Mary Kay. So last week we were talking about the power of faces. Faces take you places. And I really want to encourage you guys to get in front of faces right now, because when they're trying the product, they will listen to the opportunity. They will recruit closest to the product. And so if you are in front of them, they just tried the products, they just fell in love with their face, they're just purchasing the products, that's the best time to ask them to hear a little bit more about Mary Kay. They're going to be a lot more excited. And so it's, you know, if we just go out and just, you know, talk to all of our friends and our family about joining our team, eventually we're going to have to go back and hold faces again, because you're going to eventually run out of people unless you know thousands and thousands that you've built relationships over time. But for most of us, we don't have that many people in our organization. And so start with the faces. And right now is such a great time because people are connected by social media. So there are people right now that could use a break. Like, I know I'm going to say it again, but self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity right now. And there are women right now who would love to get together with their girlfriends in a Zoom room, have a glass of wine, try on some skincare products, and just enjoy themselves. And if you are doing a Zoom room party, and you have Zoom, you also have the ability to do breakout rooms. So you could do a breakout room and do individual consultations one-on-one while the rest of the group, especially if their girlfriends, are in the Zoom room having their social time. Does that make sense? And so if you don't have a Zoom room, you can get a free one. You can only have 1 or 2 people in there at a time with you. If you do more than that, you only have 45 minutes. But a Zoom room's super cheap, you guys. I think with the Mary Kay discount, it's $14 a month, which when you think about it, you can't go rent a room for anywhere near that. So I think of Mary Fraser, who just moved to Florida and's got all these clients back in California that she could still be doing parties with in a Zoom room. So if you know people here, there, and everywhere, it's a great way to get together with women right now. So I encourage you to watch the party and try it out, because you're going to sell some product. I just know you are. Any questions on the individual consultations? So I'm challenging you guys to get this out, print it off, study it forwards and backwards. If you need somebody to role play with, reach out to me or a sister consultant and role play. Get good at it. That's my challenge to you guys this week, is to do some faces and get really good at your individual consultations. Will you pinky promise me? Thank you. All right, couple of announcements. I'm actually going to have Erica Marino pop on here for a second. I was talking with Erica a couple of weeks ago because in Iowa, we did a lot of fundraising, didn't we, you guys? We did fundraising for the Mary Kay Foundation, for the Leukemia Foundation and things like that. And I haven't done any fundraising since I moved down here 5 years ago. And you guys know my heart is in Haiti. I have some adopted kids in Haiti, and couple of my other friends, and Andrea Mead just adopted a little boy from Haiti. And Erica introduced me to a really great organization, and I'm just going to have her pop on and share a little bit about it. And if you would like to join us and do some fundraising, Erica's going to kind of spearhead some of that. So thank you so much, Erica.
Of course, thank you. Hi, ladies. So I spoke to Stacy this weekend, and it's really been on my heart for a lot of the things that are coming out about child and human trafficking, and I know that it's been an issue for a very long time. But with recent events and recent things coming out, it has caught my attention. And it's just, I think we can all agree that it's pretty heartbreaking what's going on with human trafficking and specifically child trafficking right now. And so I stumbled across an organization. It's led by Tim Ballard. You may have heard of him, may not. And he runs the Operation Underground Railroad, and he is amazing. And he goes, and he was a previous government official, and he found his heart in human trafficking. And it's the #1 issue that the world is facing right now, and it's not very talked about. It's not, you don't see a lot of this being spoken about. And so I kind of went through a deep sadness about this and about what was going on, because I had no idea. And so in speaking to Stacy, she's like, so, had a heart to heart, and she's like, is there something we can do to help? Because I said, what can I do? And my Mary Kay business had kind of been faltering this summer. And, thinking and being an activist for this, I'd really love to gear my business towards fundraising and to do my part to help raise money, raise awareness. And, this is women empowering women. And I think, I'm not a mom, but 80% of our women are. And I think whether it's us doing it, bringing awareness, whether it's the women we see when we get together, who'll just have a heart for this, and it'll also bring awareness. And so I would love to think of ideas, think of ways that we can, fundraise and come together and make that a part of our parties, whether that's maybe, once a month or once a quarter, or part of your normal business. I might make it a normal part. But if you are interested in doing this along with me, I'd love to, have a little group sessions where we get together and we talk about ideas and what we can do to really bring awareness to this operation. So just let me know and reach out to me via Voxer or message me, and then we can get something together and come up with some good ideas. So.
Oh, thank you so much, Erica, for doing this. And you guys, when I was doing a lot of fundraising for the Leukemia Foundation, I met so many great people during that time. And so I really want you to kind of think about, it's a win-win, because it allows you the opportunity to share something that's going on. And I don't know if you've read the Mary Kay Foundation website recently, but they're doing a lot more fundraising for human trafficking as well. Mm-hmm. It is big. It's sad that it is so prevalent and people are not talking about it, because there's a lot of money in it. And that's the reason you don't hear about it. But I know in Des Moines, where it's Interstate 8035, they have we've had a lot of disappearances in that city over the years, and Dorothy's House is there, which I also think is a really great organization to raise money for. And then Phoenix is known as the #1 hotspot in the United States of America. So I just really, as I was looking at what I want to do moving forward to give back to the community, I just think this is a great organization. So Erica, thank you so much. There's a great video. I will post it on our website that will introduce you to it. And then do reach out to Erica because she wants to get a group together and just kind of brainstorm some things that we could do. Sound good? Thank you so much, Erica. Okay, couple more announcements. Seminar is coming. And I don't know, did I tell you guys we're in the top 3 of the Emerald division? Yay, congratulations. And they're sending me money to have a party. So I'm like, during a pandemic. So for those of you that are local, I do want to have a little gathering at my house on Friday night for the awards part. And I know it starts at 4 o'clock. Maybe you guys could get off early and come over. But if you can, let me know. And that's not this Friday, but the Friday after. So we'll have a little party then. I hope you guys are all registered because did you see the lineup of entertainment that they're having? Unbelievable, unbelievable. So I can hardly wait to see what happens at this seminar. And this is definitely the year you just don't want to miss, for sure. So private message me if you can come on that Friday night, and I'll get some invitations together and we'll figure something out. Next week, we're going to do more training on customer service follow-up. So what do you do once you get these customers? How do you follow up with them? And, you know, times have changed a little bit. So if you've been in Mary Kay for a while, it might be time to shake some things up. And we've got some new ideas for you guys on how to do more customer follow-up. So join us next week. The holiday PCP is due on the 17th, and that is next Monday. So mark your calendars. That's one you probably don't want to miss. They always send out free samples in every lookbook. And so get registered because that's the holiday one. And that's definitely one you're going to want to get in your customers' hands. And then Thursday nights are Magical Night with Deb Weir. Deb Weir is a national sales director who has adopted us. And by the way, she's got a retreat coming up in Colorado. I don't think it's full yet, you guys. It is the 18th and 19th, and it's for Red Jackets. And if I'm going, I know Erica's going, and Allison's going, Christy Goyne is going, Bernadette. So if you would like to join us, let us know. But she's kind of taken us under her wing, and she's doing wildly successful career nights on Thursday nights. And this is an opportunity for you to invite customers that you would love to have on your team, or that you want to layer because you've already given them a little bit of information about Mary Kay. It's a free event, and it's in a Zoom room, and I posted it to our website, but the Zoom room number is 986-415-9906. And this week she's having Barb Casper on. I don't know Barb, but she's a director in Deb Weir's line. And it's 5:30 Phoenix time, 7:30 Iowa time. But every week, she's giving away $50 cash to one of the guests and 2 $30 e-starts. So if you've got somebody that's been thinking about Mary Kay, this would be a great opportunity for them to get in and hear a little bit more and also earn some prizes. So I know it's going to get more and more popular. So I would probably start inviting people this week. Okay, but it's every Thursday night, and I'll let you know who's going to be on next time. Last week it was Suzanne Brothers. It was really good, really good. All right, I'm going to recognize our Spark a Chain reaction for August. We have 3 women who have $300 or more in, and that's Kelly Hendrick, Deb Schneider, and Lorene Casali. And now's the time to get your orders in because the new products are out, and we've got some really great things going on. All right, Adri Vanderbroek broke a new state this week. Give her a little shout out. She's Mary Frazier's recruiter. She has a new consultant in Oregon. So we're in Oregon, California, and Arizona so far this year. And I have a feeling we're going to break some more states here soon. I've got a gal, I think, that's signing up in South Carolina this week. So lots of great, exciting things going on. Who can you share with across the United States? So I'm going to end with this challenge. I'm going to reintroduce this. Have you guys printed this off, this tracking sheet? Thank you for printing it off. This is our Faces and Shares challenge. And so when you do 15 faces and 5 shares in the month of August, you get 50 pink bucks. I totally forgot to print those off today. I was going to show you. They're super cute. They got Mary Kate's face in it. And when you do 30 faces and 10 shares in the month of August, you get 100 pink bucks. And then at our mid-year, I'm going to have some prizes. It doesn't matter where you live, you guys, because we're going to do mid-year virtually, and I will have prizes that we're going to auction off. So make sure you get your bucks, so that you can, it's not going to be an auction. You can actually purchase these items with your pink bucks. So make sure you get your fair share of pink bucks. Sound good? Awesome. Okay. And then it's 7:20. I've got 20 more minutes, but I don't think I'm going to go that long. My challenge to you guys this week, and I'm going to do an individual challenge to all of you. We're not going to break up into teams this week, but we might break into teams again next week. But I really want to focus on this Faces challenge. So how many people can you get in front of? And it really does go back to how many phone calls are you willing to make? How many reach outs are you willing to make? How many texts are you willing to make this week? And I really encourage you guys to do it consistently, because that's what creates momentum. If you do like a lot here and then don't do anything for 3 weeks, you're not going to get the same results as if you just do like 5 reach outs a day. So today I did reach out to 10 of my customers. Actually, just reaching out to show that you care will create conversations. So I reached out to my Iowa customers today just because of the storms that were going on, just to make sure everybody was okay. And it was so interesting, the response that I got. I probably reached out to 10 of them and had some really great orders come in from that, just that. Like, I was not reaching out to see if they wanted to buy anything. I was just reaching out to make sure that they're doing okay. And I think that's what people need right now, is they just need somebody to care. There's a lot of craziness going on right now with COVID and the storms and the 112-degree weather that we're having day after day after day in Phoenix, Arizona. So just reach out and just, you know, Mary Kay called it I Care You Count. Remember that? I Care You Count. Just reach out and show that you care. And I think you'll be surprised at the conversations that it leads to. Do set an intention. I'm not saying don't set an intention. My intention was to reach out to see how they're doing and to see, you know, if they're running low on anything, if I could invite them to an event because they need to, you know, have some fun with their girlfriends. You know, what is the intention that you're setting behind that? Is it to share more information about the career opportunity with them? In fact, I just got an email back from one of them that I emailed because that's the way she likes to be contacted. And she said, yes, I will do a pink share with you. So people are open. Not everybody's going to respond yes. Not everybody's going to be like 100% in, but we're looking for the ones who are. And if you consistently reach out, and don't worry about the ones that say no, only focus on the ones that say yes, you're going to expand your business. If you need ideas, please don't hesitate to call me or reach out to me, and let's brainstorm who you could be reaching out to and what you need to say right now. Okay? I'm here for you guys. All right, so the challenge this week. all of that being said, the challenge this week is how many faces can you put Mary Kay on? Virtually or in person. And let's have a little bit of a face race. I want to recognize you. And I'm going to start by just putting a post on our Voxer group. And I would love to have you encourage each other to reach your goal in faces this week, okay? So let's share like our wins, let's share what we're doing, let's share our scripts, and let's encourage each other to get Mary Kay on faces, because faces will take you places for sure. Okay? All right, so that's the challenge for the week. Anybody have any? I have Morgan Wadsworth on here too. She's gonna do the after party. We're gonna have an after party every week with either like a tip or a hack. I'm gonna do some leadership training as well. And I'll announce each week what the after party will be so that you guys know. Next week, we're gonna have a little bit of leadership training. So if you wanna stay, and it's more specialized, so if you know how to do a weekly accomplishment sheet, you do not have to stay on tonight. But if you'd like more ideas on that, Morgan's gonna take us through. Sound good? All right, any last minute like takeaways or comments, questions? What's your biggest takeaway from tonight, you guys? How pretty these are?
I love the new products, and I think my biggest takeaway tonight is just remembering why I love my Mary Kay business. In a world filled with uncertainty, I just think us coming together and like finding ways to continue to see faces and like just being resilient is why I love Mary Kay. And I love Erica. You spoke to my heart tonight, sister. You're amazing.
Thank you. Brings tears to my eyes, Allison. I love it. Good. What else? One or two more. Jen.
I love when you were talking about the 8-point close, how our job is to listen to their needs and find solutions and make recommendations. Like that's it. So the more we simplify it, it's just going to be easier for them, and they know that we're there to help them and find a need and fill it. I love that.
Mm-hmm. And you could even open up that, you know, my job, and you could say that when you meet with them, you know, my job is just to be here for you and help you with anything that you are needing. And so first of all, did you have fun tonight? You could just start it like that. I love it. Good. Are you guys impressed that I'm keeping this at an hour? Like I'm impressing myself right now.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Jen.
I was just going to say about that. I got asked to be part of a special trial study thing with Mary Kay. I don't know if any of you guys did too, but it's about social media posting, digital library. And I had a webinar last week that I had to agree to, and then I'll get to go on and practice it. I haven't had a chance to look much at it yet, but it looks really cool. We'll be able to really post things social media wise really easily. They'll have so much content that you can do to your group or your page, and it's super cool. I'll let you know more when I know more.
Yeah, has anybody else been asked to do that? Just you, Jen?
Yeah, it's called Amplify, Hootsuite or something, Hootsuite Amplify. It's a new a program that they're working with. I don't know.
To help all of us that aren't that great at social media to be better.
Yes,
Thank you.
for sure. Yeah.
That's great. Well, good. Anything else? All right. What's the challenge?
Faces. Faces take us places.
Faces take you places, for sure. All right, for those of you that want to know how to do a weekly accomplishment sheet, stay on. For the rest of you, thank you so much for coming on. I love you guys. And don't forget to get in touch with Erica if you want to help with this fundraising. I think it sounds amazing. All right, are all of you staying on for our fabulous tutorial from Morgan?